Alright guys, on to ABC's 2, and before I start I just want to say that I probably like this one a little bit more than the first one. One of the main reasons why I thought this was a little bit more consistent, um, and I'd probably say, in the first one I liked 16 of the stories, and this one I like 17. So there you go. I did like it better than the first, but just barely. But both are good. And this one didn't have as a sick ass one like the first one did. But anyway, okay, this one starts off with of course, letter A. This time being about an amateur assassin. He doesn't quite complete his mission. He goes in the vent, gets stuck there, and he dies. But when he finds his body, he falls, and he still has the gun to his hand, and it shoots and kills the mob boss they were supposed to kill. And the way it was done was pretty funny. Good way to start. Letter B, it was about a douchebag reporter who is trying to report on this giant mutated badger that hides in this hole, and then he gets his comeuppance while they're filming. So I thought that one was good too. Letter C, I didn't like, where you have this guy who's accused of murder he didn't commit, capital punishment, and these other people find out that the girl he supposedly killed, is alive, and they try to warn the people who are trying to execute him, but it's too late. They get in a car crash and they end up killing the guy. But they're trying to decapitate him, but it doesn't work on the first swing of the axe, and he dies a slow, painful death. That was shitty. Letter D was another animated. And by the way, I always like these animated ones they have here. But you get another clay animation where you get this like demon-like creatures who are trying to execute this guy. He reminds me of one of those puppets from the Puppet Master. Like the way he looks. And then he makes a deal with a demon bug or something like that, and it kills the creatures who executed him, and then he gets sent to hell at the end. But I thought that was the way it's animated. I really like the imagination. Letter E was pretty much like these caveman-like characters where they're stuck on an island. They find this woman, and then they fight over her, and at the end they decide to just kill her. And I guess the moral of the story is of this story. Pros before holes, I guess. I didn't really like this one. It was alright. Letter F. A story of this guy finds this this woman stuck in a tree. Her parachute was stuck in a tree, and she is trying to convince him not to tell anyone, or else she'll kill him, and no one has to get hurt. And something happens. She to make a deal. She gets she gets out of the tree. She hurts her leg, and the dumbass shoots himself, and people come and they think that she did it, and that's how the way it ends. And I thought it was dumb. Letter G was a weird one where this guy and his grandfather, they just argue all the time, and the grandfather just wants to be like him, and it was weird, but it was kind of funny too. Uh, uh, letter H, another animated one this time, but it's hand drawn sketches. It's sketches where it starts off with a couple, they're kissing, and then all of a sudden they're eating each other's heads. Like, wow, whatever. I thought that was unique and visually interesting and funny too. Letter I. These people are trying to kill. I guess it's the grandmother who's possessed because they want to kill her because they're trying to get her money, but she won't die. I thought this was completely goofy, but it was fun. I really enjoyed this one a lot. Letter J. This one was about the like I believe it was a priest, I believe, a guy who's a priest, and then he finds out that his son is gay, and his son is always hanging around with his boyfriend, and him and another guy. You know, the dad is not the priest. They get a priest. The dad's just a business owner. He hires another guy to take pictures to see the proof that his son is gay, and he kidnaps his own son. They torture him, believing that he's wicked and all that shit, and they say that they killed his boyfriend. And then the and then the boyfriend comes back to life as a demon thing and kills the dad, kills the bigot dad, kills the priest, kills the other guy. And there's another one interesting part at the end where he has that tattoo, what you see in the flashback, where it's, love is law. But that was interesting, and yeah, don't be a fucking bigot. But that was an interesting one. Letter K, that one. Oh, sorry, I'm doing this. Letter K, where this one was a woman in an apartment. She sees a murder going on. They see her, and then all of a sudden, like, she locks her door, and then this black goo crawls under her door and I guess kills her. I like the way it starts off, but I didn't like the way it ended. But it was an interesting one though. Letter L, what that was kind of weak, where it's just in Africa, and there's this monster who attacks people, and I'm like, whatever. Letter M, I thought was one of the best ones of this one, where you get a slow motion sequence where this big bearded guy, is attacking people. He's a zombie, and it's all done in slow motion until the very end, where he's already eating this guy up. And then at the end, but at the very end, you see how he got infected. I thought the way it was done was really good. Letter N, this one was you see a guy and a girl who are about to hook up for a Halloween party. She's dressed as the bride of Frankenstein. He's dressed as Frankenstein's monster, I should say. And they're gonna meet each other, and then you see the sequence going back and forth, and then it all goes wrong. I'll see that, but I don't want to give it away. But I thought that was very interesting. Very well executed. Letter O. This one was I didn't like it at first, but I liked the way it ended. I thought it made up for it. Where this woman is being, this Asian woman is being judged in court because in this future, if you kill a zombie, it still counts as murder because they found a cure. But she didn't know at the time. They're trying to put her in jail, trying to execute her because she killed her daughter. But even though she was infected, but she didn't know there was a cure. And her daughter comes back to life, and she says, "You killed me." But she said she killed other zombies too, and she did it in self-defense. But they don't believe her. They put her in. They sentence her to the electric chair. She dies, but then she becomes a zombie, and her and other zombies attack the whole court, or the whole justice system, I should say. Which that was a good twist at the end. But I'm like, come on, like, leave the poor girl, leave her alone. Like, she did what she had to do, but she got revenge, which is good. Letter P was, this one was like an homage to like those old, like, I guess, Abbott and Costello, those old 40s comedies. Which I get that, but like the way it was done, I thought was annoying as fuck. Where you have these three guys escaping from jail, and they got the old school jail clothing with the black and white stripes, and they're like in this dimension. And see this guy who's just laughing at them. And he starts attacking them because there's this one guy who stutters, like, why do that? That was just annoying. I didn't like this one. And they all die. Spoiler alert. Letter Q. This one I really liked. Also, I thought was one of the best ones. Where you see a guy taking an IQ test, and he's answering these difficult questions perfectly, and well, it keeps going back and forth where you see him getting being operated on, and he's doing the test. These people, they want the smartest brain so they could put it on I believe it was creatures, so they can do their bidding. But I thought that was really the way it was done, cutting back and forth. You seen him passing the IQ test, and then you see his aftermath, the consequences of it, of being smart. Unfortunately, but I thought it was well done. There are where you see people playing Russian roulette. This couple has to play Russian roulette. I thought that. At first, this one like has the opposite thing of the letter O. Where in letter O, I was getting pissed off, but at the end, I liked the way it ended. The made up for it. This one was, I liked it, but I didn't like the way it ended. Where they're playing Russian roulette, and it's really well done. The tension, you don't know if they're gonna die or not, and at the end, the husband shoots his wife just to save her. I'm like, what? Like, I get that, but like, it just felt kind of out of nowhere. But most of it was good. I'll see that. So I did like it. Just whatever. The letter S. This one was good too, where you see a wife. She calls her husband because he's on vacation. And then someone breaks in their house while they're on the phone. I like the split screen where you see what's going on in the house and what's going on in the hotel room with the husband. And she gets attacked. And I really don't want to give this away, but I thought it was a interesting twist. Why the person that breaks in, why they do it. What's the motive? You can find out the motive. And that all makes sense. Okay, but that one was good. Letter T was it's kind of fucked up, but it's funny though, where you see a porn director and his crew are just like they're auditioning this girl for their porno, and she feels uncomfortable, and they're just the fucking douchebags, and uh, they find out that she's a creature, and she attacks all of them. And I thought that was pretty funny. Letter U. This one I didn't like. It was just a downbeat one where you see this guy who hasn't conformed to the rest of the world, and there's a machine, and it sucks him up and kills him pretty much, burns him alive, and everyone else just clapping like, "Yay, we got rid of this, non-conformist, whatever." I'm like, that's shitty. I get it, but whatever. Letter V was a guy and his friend are on vacation, and he's talking to his girlfriend on Skype, and his friend's a complete douchebag. He grabs the phone and says, "Hey, guess what we did? We picked up hookers. We got a mom and daughter hooker, Asian hookers." And then the Asian mom kills the douchebag friend. I'm like, thank God, because it's fucking annoying. And the other guy falls to his death while the girlfriend's watching the whole thing on Skype. This was okay, but like, I was like, oh, at least the douchebag guys come up, and so I'll say that. I thought it was just okay. And then the letter W was about these kids who playing with these like toys, and they wish that they were in that world, and they go into that world, like the mythological world, and one of them gets killed, the other one gets rescued by the what's it called, Fantasy Man. He rescues him, but he thinks he's like the damsel in distress or whatever. So it was kind of weird, but I like the world they entered. That was the look of the world was well done. I like that though, at least. The letter X was like a babysitter kills a little girl because of the way she plays the xylophone, and she kills. She has just her bones, and she plays her bones with the xylophone, and the parents come and they're shot, and that's it. Like, I didn't like it. Letter Y was that one was just out there, where this girl's tired of her family being so abusive, so she imagines how she would get rid of them and kill them. There's a moment where she imagines a giant hamburger attacks her, and she gets killed by French fries. I thought that was very, very unique, very a lot of imagination. I really that's why I really like about these. Even the ones I don't like, I gotta admit, sometimes there's just really good imagination with these stories. And then letters Z, the last one, was about this woman who her husband impregnates her, and he leaves, and she's about to give birth, but the things like years pass by, and she doesn't technically give birth because her baby grows up, but it's still like inside of her, and she has to, while she waits for her husband, and once her baby reaches 12 years old, she's talking to her, and you see from inside, and like a normal conversation, they having normal conversations. Is fucked up. And then I don't want to give it away the ending, but it's really kind of, like I said, fucked up. And it's like, what happens? She refuses to actually give birth to her daughter. But that's ABC's Death 2. I liked it a little bit better. I thought it was more consistent. Like I said many times. I keep repeating myself, but I definitely recommend both ABC's Death 1 and 2. I'll say this one, part 2, was less nasty and but it's still, I'll still give part 1 its props. It does have imagination, but I thought I liked the second one a little bit better. But they're both good. I definitely recommend both. If you like these kind of horror films, but anthology films, but yeah, pretty good. So thanks for watching. I got some special things this week, special videos, I'll say, in store. But that was ABC. That's it. Thanks for watching, and adios.